Now, so you're saying, well, that's the answer to number B. That's right. We got the answer to number B, letter B, number B. That's why I'm doing physics instead of English, because numbers and letters, they're all the same. 5.87 seconds. Okay, now I can use that to find out how far the plane has gone, right? Because I have the initial and final velocities, which means my average velocity is also 141.4, and so I can get the displacement by multiplying the average velocity times the time. So the displacement in the x direction is going to be equal to 141.4 meters per second, and then multiplying that by 5.87 seconds. So let's do that one. So we're going to go back to the main screen. So 141.4 meters per second times 5.87 seconds. You would get the same time here, by the way, if you did the quadratic formula. And so we end up getting the x is 34 point, let's say 5. So x equals 34.5 meters. Okay, so that would be this part, 34.5 meters. All right, so we have that. We have, so that's the horizontal displacement. How did I get 34.5? I divided. That was 141.4 times 5.87 is definitely not 34.48. So let's try that again. 141.42 times 5.87. I'm glad we noticed that. There's something weird with my calculator. Okay, 830. That makes a little more sense. So x equals 830 meters. Okay, so let's fix that. Okay. And so that is actually the horizontal distance, right? So that's this, 830 meters. So that equals x. But it actually asked me to find the distance from when it was dropped until the target, which means I need to do Pythagorean theorem now with 1,830. So let's go the square root of 1,000 squared plus my answer squared, so 1299.6, so 1,300. So 1,300 meters is actually the distance from where it dropped the bomb down to where it hit the target. Okay, and so I just got a few seconds left, so let's find the bomb speed at the moment of impact. So we need both the vertical velocity and the horizontal velocity. So the vertical velocity I can get by, since now I have the time, 5.87 seconds, I can now use one of my equations. Let's use this one, v squared equals the initial velocity squared plus 2ax. So let's put those numbers in. It's going to end up being the square root, right, because I'm going to do all this and then I'm going to square root it. So my initial velocity was 141.4 squared. You can make that negative, but a negative number squared is going to be positive, so it's not really going to matter. Plus 2 times negative 9.81 times x, which was negative 1,000. And then we'll press enter, and we got 199. So my final velocity in the y direction is 199 meters per second, right? And so we take that final velocity in the y direction, final velocity in the x direction. So x is 141.4, y is going down, right, negative 199. So we put those together and we get the final velocity overall. And so we'll use the quadratic formula there, or not quadratic, Pythagorean theorem. So 141.4 squared plus 199 squared, and we get 244. So our final answer is going to be 244 meters per second. And that's our answer. We're done.